So I do see bike drag, and we go over to the Navy travel office, and there's a E4 sitting there. And we walk in the office, it says, we need 2 tickets to Beirut right now. 2 flights back. She said, I can't do that. He said, I didn't ask you if you could do it or not. I'm telling you, get me 2 tickets to Beirut. Her eyes got great big, and she said, just a minute. And she goes back in, and there's a Navy lieutenant back there, and I could hear her explaining what's going on. The lieutenant comes out, Sergeant Major, what can I do for you? And he said, I need 2 tickets to Beirut for myself and PFC Jarvis right now. So I don't know if I can do that or not. He said, make it happen. So about 10 o'clock that morning, an hour or so later, we got 2 tickets from Naples, Italy, on company jets to Sicily. So we fly in. Now, he's sitting behind me or somewhere back in the plane, and comes up and he asked me, he said, are you nervous about going back? Well, okay, so after we went to the travel office, he went up to the hospital with me to get medically released. And he's telling the doctor, I need release for him to go back to Beirut. We're needed. I lost 2 men, and he's coming with me. So get him out of here. And so the doctor, he's like, okay, And finally, there was a point where we was there alone, and the doctor asked me, he said, I can send you back to the United States if you want to go. You want to go back, or you want to go back to Beirut? He said, you did hear what happened. I said, yes, sir. I said, no, I want to stay with my unit. So anyhow, I got medically released miraculously back to Beirut. So we're on the flight, and Sergeant Major Douglas.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Sergeant Major Douglas walks up and he said, are you worried about going back? I said, I'll be honest, Sergeant Major, I am. Sometimes I'd slip and call him Fred. But anyhow, so he said, oh, this is cakewalk. He said, I've spent 3 tours in Vietnam. He said, this is nothing. This is cakewalk. Don't worry about it. I said, okay. So we get the signal. I'm pretty sure it's Sicily, but it might have been Signal. But anyhow, where we get that night, we go in and go in a little marine terminal off the airport, and he tells the corporal of the guard, I need 2 beds. I need a bed for Rach. Well, when I flew over there, I had to sleep on the floor. Well, actually, I didn't sleep on the floor that night. I slept in the chair. So we go up, and he tells this corporal that he needs 2 rooms, and the corporal's telling him, sir, we don't have rooms for people on transit. And I'm standing about 1 step behind to the right of Sergeant Major. I did not ask you if you had rooms. I told you I want a room right now, 2 rooms. And when he said it, his arm come back and he hit me accidentally. I went over top of a table and 2 chairs. He was so big. That corporal's eyes got that back around. He didn't do it on purpose. He just went back when he saw it. I said, and I go over the table and the chairs. He got a room that night. I slept on the floor. The corporal just happened to be on duty all night and didn't need his rack.